So today I want to bring you an update of the court case involving the 7 plaintiffs, including Prince Harry, Elton John, Elizabeth Hurley, Baroness Doreen Lawrence, and Sir Simon Hughes. Sadie Frost, yes, I don't want to forget Sadie Frost either. So let me just bring you this quick update because I said I will. And apparently a former Daily Mail editor had a meltdown in the witness stand during the privacy trial. And his name is Stephen Wright, and he was a former associate editor, and he was being cross-examined by Harry's lawyer, David Sherborne, about cash payments allegedly made to a former police officer for information. And this man, Stephen Wright, he just lost it. He called Harry's legal team a mob of shysters, spivs, and useful idiots. He told Sherborne that if you weren't a coward, you would go outside and say that without legal privilege. So he challenged Sherborne to come outside and come and say that without legal privilege. Seriously? And this person was in charge of a newspaper, and he accused the lawyers of trying to destroy me and my reputation. Sweetie, you had no reputation. You work for the Daily Mail. Anyone who works for the Daily Mail has no reputation to protect. And called the allegations an utter disgrace. But you didn't say they were lies, though. You didn't say they were lies. You used every word to insult everybody, but you didn't say they were lies. And then at this point, apparently, the judge had to intervene and told the guy, I understand that you feel very strongly about this, but Mr. Sherborne is here to do his job. So even the judge thought the questioning was reasonable. But the guy, he had to act. He had to lose his cool. You know when people are blustering and they overdo it. I believe that's what he was trying to do. Now, this man is a senior journalist, and he's a man that is paid to use words with precision, a professional communicator, supposedly, threatening to fight a lawyer and hurling insults in open court. So if he is doing this in public, in court, imagine what he would have been doing in private, especially when he was running a newspaper that he had control over. So anyway, the funny thing is that obviously his newspaper reported it as if this was a bad thing for Harry, as if this was bad news for Harry. But let's focus on one word, shyster. That caught my attention because it's an old word, right? And in America, this term, according to my understanding, is widely understood to be anti-Semitic or anti-Semitic adjacent. It's like a dog whistle. And being I'm a black woman, I recognize dog whistles because I know when it's used against people that look like me. But this time, look at the way he's using it in court, in open court. And it carries very harmful echoes of what they did to Jewish people in the past. So it's not a neutral term. And David Sherborne may or may not be Jewish, but other lawyers on Harry's team may be Jewish. And the casual way in which he said that in a courtroom, and him being a journalist, without any commentary from the British press that was reporting it, is telling. This is awful. And I don't care, whether you like people that look like me or other people. The bottom line is, even in public, he could not control himself. Is it any wonder that this paper relentlessly attacks Meghan? And this is a strange coincidence. Princess Diana's divorce lawyer was Anthony Julius. And Anthony Julius was a Jewish lawyer. And the British press actually used anti-Semitic tropes against him too. So when they were attacking Diana, they were attacking this guy. Because again, This is why the attacks on Meghan resonate, because they don't just attack Meghan, they attack everyone around her, anyone adjacent to her, anyone she works with, any charities associated with her, or even people like me that just speak up and we tell our truth.
Hello, welcome back once again. And a dramatic and unforgettable moment unfolded inside the courtroom as Prince Harry privacy case against the Daily Mail took a stunning turn. What began as another intense day of legal argument quickly transformed into a spectacle that many observers believe may have shifted the tone, the possible and trajectory of the entire case. Now, we all know that Prince Harry, calm and focused when he appear and determined as ever to see this legal battle through. For years, he has maintained that section of British press crossed serious ethical line, invading his privacy and exploiting personal information for profit. This case is not simply about headline or reputation. For Harry, it is about accountability, about truth, and about drawing a clear boundary between legitimate reporting and unlawful intrusion. The explosive moment came during cross-examination led by David Sherborne, Harry's barrister. David, known for his precise and strategic question, pressed a former senior editor on key details related to the newspaper practices. The atmosphere in the courtroom grew tense, and inconsistencies were highlighted and uncomfortable questions began to mount. Then it happened. According to reports from inside the courtroom, the former Daily Mail editor lost his composure. What will have remained a composed and procedural change or exchange reportedly spiraled into visible frustration. Insults were allegedly thrown. The editor challenged Harry's legal team openly, and the professionalism expected in such high-profile case seems to fracture under pressure. And for many watching closely, the reaction spoke volume. Courtroom are arena of discipline, precious and controlled matter. When a seasoned media executive visibly struggle under questioning, it inevitably raises eyebrows. Why the anger? Why the defensiveness? Why the eruption in a setting where composure is critical? These are the quiet questions that linger long after shouting subsides. Prince Harry, by contrast, remained composed. Those present describe him as steady, attentive, and unwavering. It is a stark contrast that does not go unnoticed. This is a man who has faced years of relentless scrutiny, harsh headlines, and public commentary, yet the heart of legal storm, he did not lose control. That composure strengthened his credibility. And at the center of this trial is a broader issue: the relationship between power and responsibility in the British media landscape. Harry has consistently argued that certain tabloid practices were beyond aggressive journalism and into a lawful territory. He has spoken openly about the toll media instruction has taken on his life, from his childhood, following tragic death of his mother, Princess Diana, to the challenge he and Meghan faced in recent years. For Harry, this case is not just personal, it is principle. When former senior editor reacts explosively under questioning, some observers interpret it as a sign that difficult truth may be surfacing. And defensive outbursts can sometimes signal that pressure points have been hit. While no legal outcome is decided by a single moment of frustration, such incident can influence how credibility is perceived. Yet, another immediately certain section of UK media began attempting to frame the incident as somehow damaging for Harry. Headlines suggested chaos. Commentary hinted that the courtroom tension reflected weakness in his case. But many legal analysts point out the emotional outburst in cross-examination typically draw scrutiny toward the witness, not the claimant. The spinning narrative is part of the media ecosystem, we all know. However, inside the courtroom, spin carries little legal weight. Judges assess evidence, testimony, and consistency, not headlines. What truly stands out in this moment is Harry's persistence, despite criticism, mockery, and long-standing hostility from part of the press. He continued to pursue legal accountability through established channels. He has not chosen public mudslinging. He has not escalated rhetoric. Instead, he has put his case before the court and subjected it to legal scrutiny. That choice signals confidence, and it also reflects growth. Years ago, Harry admitted that he struggled with the media environment surrounding his family, and look at today, he is confronting it with reactive anger but with structured legal challenge. Today is confronting it not with reactive anger but with structured legal challenge. The transformation is notable. Rather than simply condemning the press broadly, he targeted specific action and evidence through formal proceeding. So the courtroom explosion may ultimately be remembered not for the insult exchange but for what it symbols. Under intense question, tension surfaced in high-stakes legal battle, pressure revealed character. On one side stood a prince seeking redress for alleged invasion of privacy. On the other stood former media executive forced to answer probing questions about news courtroom. Whether critics approve or not, pursuing legal accountability through the court is a legitimate and transparent path. As the trial continues, attention will remain fixed on every word, every reaction and every development. Yet in this particular moment, when temper flowed and composure cracked, many saw a powerful contract. One man maintained discipline under scrutiny, another appeared shaken by it. In high-profile battle between press and public figure, narrative shift quickly. But credibility, once questioned in open court, lingers. And if this dramatic exchange revealed anything, it is that Prince Harry remained steadfast, committed, and unafraid to challenge institutions far larger than himself. The courtroom may have witnessed a bombshell, but it may also have witnessed a turning point. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and comment and support our channel. Don't forget to subscribe for more episodes. Thank you, and we love you.